Hi, I'm Sailor Mini Moon Reenie, and today I'm going to talk about the hate that the English adaptation gets from Sailor Moon. Gets from Sailor Moon followers or lovers, what you want to call them. Now, I have made movies on this many times, so I'm not going to come on and say, "Oh, this is the last time I talk about it," because we know that I'm going to talk about it again. Now, Sailor Moon's English adaptation, and the one that I'm speaking of, is the Deacon Pioneer one, not the Viz one, because that's more of just putting it in another speech. That's not actually shifting anything in it. Now, regardless of things being shifted in Viz, as far as only the speech is being shifted, now, I get it. Not everyone liked or was going to like the English one. Okay? I get that. But what I don't get is the hate that it gets. You know? Still to this day, if you talk to some Sailor Moon follower or lover, and you mention the English one, and you mention Deke or Pioneer, some of them say some of them say, "Oh, I didn't like their names being shifted," or "I didn't like the speaking show players," or "I didn't like how one show was shifted into two and two was shifted into one." I didn't like hall names and stuff being shifted. Okay, little small things that. And I think it's just mostly nitpicking. You know, I just think that they just let all that get to them. And then other half of them, like the Asian Japanese one, and say that it's got every single thing that you could want in a Sailor Moon. Now, okay, yes, maybe there were. They're saying, "Oh, well, certain fighting was shifted out of it and stuff like that." Okay, yeah, maybe the names were shifted, and hall names were shifted, and two shows became one, and one became two. Is that such a big deal? Well, to some of these Sailor Moon fans, some of these Sailor Moon followers and lovers out there, they say it is a big deal. Some of them go out of their way to say this was not what Nako Takaguchi meant or meaned when she okayed Toei to okay Deacon Pioneer to do Sailor Moon. Okay, you knew that there was going to be some shifting going on. There was going to be some shift in, names or, hall names or, just in certain things that would not be right for a younger audience, younger children. Yeah, Sailor Moon in the United States and Canada and the rest of the English speaking lands, it was given to children. I know in the rest of the world, Sailor Moon was for grown-ups, but in the rest of the English-speaking world, Sailor Moon was for kids. Okay, maybe even growing ups. Okay, I'm sure grown-ups could like it too. Okay, so you getting all mad about something that was meant for kids back in the day is just pretty sad. And a lot of these Sailor Moon followers that, get mad and angry over names being shifted and hall names being shifted and, two shows become one and one show becomes two and some of the fight being taken out, you know, they were kids or they were growing up too, I guess. And they're gonna, they're gonna, I don't know what I'm stuttering for. But the point is, I just can't get the right word out to say about these folk. It just, I don't understand where they come from. They act like that they act like it's evil, it's sinful, and it's wicked, but it's not, you know. And then the other half of them are mad since it wasn't Funimation. Now I know that there are going to be folks out there who say, "Oh well, Viz only shifted to speech." Yeah, Viz only shifted the speech, but there are some out there that don't like that either. There are some Sailor Moon followers and lovers out there who wish it was Funimation, but since it's not Funimation, they're gonna shit over that too. Yeah, that's all they do. I mean, you come on and you got, I mean, Sailor Moon, English one. I mean, I don't know where the hate came from. I mean, I get it. Okay, but you got to remember that not everyone spoke more than one speech. Okay, most of the ones that were watching Sailor Moon at that time were mostly English speakers, and the only borrowed words they knew is what came from other speeches. All right? Maybe there were some out there that learned one or more speech. Well, that was good for them. But getting mad that it's in English, yeah, I just get into that. Some of them actually hate the truth that it's in their own speech. It's like they act like that. They behave like, oh, well, it's in my speech. They shouldn't have put it in my speech. I should understand more in one speech. It's just worth them a lot of weird guilt to do that. Oh, like they're concerned about the weird guilt that Deke and Pioneer had to use to put it in English. Like they're worried about that. They're not sad about that. And some of these folk out there that, bitch about Sailor Moon being in English have the subs and dubs going. I'm not making it up. Some of them will give you shit for only speaking English when it comes to Sailor Moon. But I could bet you the ones that say that shit got the subs and dubs going. Well, the point is, I don't know where the hate came from. I know where some of the unlike came from, or they do not unlike some things, but I don't know how it turned into hate. I still don't know how it turned into hate. How these flaws, well, they weren't really flaws, but these are things they didn't like about it, and somehow turned into hate. I don't know how it shifted into hate, but somehow it's shifted into hate, you know. And it can't be, oh, they saw the Japanese one and then they got mad and angry at the English one. No, it can't be something like that. I saw some of the Asian Japanese one, even though I prefer the Deacon Pioneer and the Viz one. And my conclusion is that there isn't anything in any of the two of them that someone can get mad and angry about and then turn it and shift into hate. It's like it's like some of these folk, they see the Asian Japanese one, they hate the English one. I mean, how does that happen? How do you end up hating it? I don't know. You can unlike it, but hating it, I don't know. I'm Sailor Mini Moon Rini. I'll see you later.